Three balls.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you want to see this bronzy on the go glam look, make sure to stay tuned. Alright, so we're gonna get started with priming the face, and I'm gonna use the Scandinavia primer spray. For foundation, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade Cashew, and I'm also gonna mix a couple drops of the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I like mixing these together because it gives you like a radiant matte look, if you know what I mean. And because this is my on-the-go glam look, I start off with my foundation because I feel like once I finish the face, I get done a lot faster. So now we're gonna conceal with the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium Honey. So now to set my concealer, I am using the RCMA No Color Powder. You just use it on your damp beauty blender. So because I am super oily, I have to set my whole face. And I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Medium Deep. I like to press in the powder just because I feel like it makes your makeup last a lot longer. But I only do that because I'm super oily. If you're dry, I don't recommend this. And then you dust away the bake. So now to warm up the face, I am using the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer in the shade number 4. Now to really give you that sculpted look, the skinny effect, I like to use a slightly darker shade, and I'm using contour number 3 from the IVY Beauty Highlight and Contour Palette. I believe I got this in BoxyCharm. And now with the same powder that I used to set my eyes, I am going to cut out the contour. I'm also gonna cut out the contour that I did on my nose, and that also gives it that sharper effect. Now as I let that sit for a couple minutes, I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 4. Now with an angle brush or a flat brush, as I'm using right now, I am going to carve out my brows. With the same concealer, I'm gonna bring it down, and that's how I prime my eyelids. Now we're gonna blend out the bake under our contour and on our nose. Now for the eyes, on a fluffy brush, I am using the color Butter from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Brush, I pinch it a little bit, and that same color that I use as my transition, I use it on the lower lash line. So now we're gonna go in with the shade Hunts. And I use an even fluffier brush just because I don't want this color to be too intense. I just want to give it that hint of orange. Pretty much anything that you do to the crease, you're gonna repeat on the bottom. And now with the smaller, more dense brush, I am going to use this shade, which is called Roxanne. I'm gonna concentrate that on the outer corner. Blend it upwards in a circular motion and swipe it across. With that fluffier brush that we use the orange shade, we're gonna blend that out. Now to darken that up even a little more, we're going to use the shade Chip on an even smaller, more dense brush. And with that color, we're not gonna bring it up as much. Now go back with the previous brush and blend that out. Now on the lower lash line, we're only gonna add it to the corners just like we did on top. Now we're gonna highlight the brow bone and the inner corner of my eye using the shade Beam on a flat brush. Since this is a bronzy look, we're gonna use the shade Queen. These are so intense that you do not have to wet the brush. Go back with the smallest dense brush that you use for the dark shade and blend it out. Now to make it even bronzier, we're gonna use the Stila Glitter and Glow in the shade Bronze Spell. We're gonna use like a dotting motion all over the lid so it doesn't look like packed glitter. And with that same brush you used on the lid, you try to blend it out. I'm gonna take a black gel liner and line the inside of my lash line. So we're all done with the eyes, and for eyelashes, I'm gonna use the J-Lash Fox Mink Lashes in the style Madeline. Now that we have our lashes on, we're gonna go back to the face and we're gonna highlight. I'm using the Fenty Beauty highlight in the shade Hustla Baby. Now to add a little bit of color back into my face, I'm gonna be using the Milani Baked Powder Blush in the shade Luminoso. Since I did set my face because I used a lot of powder, I'm gonna go in with the Mario Badescu facial spray. I love this because I feel like it just makes your makeup melt together. Now onto the lips. I'm using the Italia Brown Lip Liner. I'm gonna be using the Tarte lip paint in the shade Birthday Suit. I believe I got this at Sephora for my birthday. You know how you get those little samples? And to top it off, I'm just gonna use a regular nude lip gloss. This one's from Victoria's Secret. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed this bronzy on the go glam look. This is literally the look that I always go for when I'm in a rush and I have to be out the door in about an hour. If you guys like this look, make sure to like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next time. Estee Lauder. Dude, this is annoying. Okay. Songs. What is? Hey. What's wrong? What's wrong? Dude, I had like something on my teeth. She's shy. I'm shy. Okay, what do I say? Back in.
Alright, GLAM squad.